What is up, homies? It's your homeboy Steven Lucido here, and I am back at it again with another live broadcast. I thought to myself for a second, because I was close to not actually feeling good, it was just the allergies. That one kicked in me for just a little bit, and that was pretty much it. I was close to canceling it until now. I'm actually feeling a bit better, and yeah, today's live stream, the fun's about to start, as you can see. So pretty much, we've already completed Act 1, which was yesterday. Now, we're about to begin Act 2. And believe me, it's gonna get really, really fun. So let's do this! Okay. Okay. What the hell? That's a start. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... cannot even pronounce that. I just can't. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works. It just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but staring around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let catch up to me. What the hell? What just happened? Okay, well, it's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. MC Steve? What the fuck? What is going on, man? Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I forgot to mention, there may or may not be exotic words that I can't pronounce, so if I have a hard time, I do apologize. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Well, I guess we're not going to get the answers to that one. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Oh, hang on a second, I'll clear my throat. Oh, good lord. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly... I don't know if I pronounced that right, probably not. And how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. Remember, for those of y'all who forgot, it's a lack of interest or excitement, if I remember correctly. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if Natsuki is wrong. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, MC Steve? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? How could I ever refuse someone like Sayori? It's a real question. Sure! I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, MC Steve. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Please. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Okay, I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck? Wow, this is getting intense. A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh my goodness. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, MC Steve. Wait, what? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my goodness. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, I didn't think she was going there. What? No, I'm not! Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. But then again, she's 18 years old, just like Yuri, Monica, and Sayori. Even though Sayori's not in this one. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into MC Steve in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. Hang on a second. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, MC Steve? I forgot to mention, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm not sure if these are gonna be short or if they're gonna be long. It depends. I may do 2 in 1. I probably won't, but we'll see what happens. Oh shit, wait a minute. I didn't read that, did I? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. I'm still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Monica. I mean, when it comes to sitting next to Sayori, you know for a fact I am not feeling awkward, but when it's Monika, definitely. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Woo! I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all are interested in the same goal. We didn't even hear Yuri's, to be honest. Just Natsuki. And this sentence pops up. Oh my goodness. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, MC Steve, what kind of things do you like to read? Woo! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so delicately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. What? I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits you. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Oh, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh-oh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. See what I did there? Silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, MC Steve? Hold on. There's still one problem. Here we go. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. And here we go again. I'm about to turn these girls' smiles upside down. I've never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, MC Steve. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... Oh... I did not see it that way. Oh my goodness. I'm defenseless against these 3 girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, then I guess I need to turn their frowns upside down. Right. You know what? Okay. I've decided then. The homeboy will join the literature club! One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that, MC Steve? That's what I said! Yeah! It'll be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean... if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. MC Steve, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. MC Steve, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my Metaverse writing skills? Well, there's only one way to find out. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, as the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, the president of the Literature Club, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Literature Club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure! Oh my god! What the fuck? Why? Why? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Why? That is not happy thoughts! Oh my god. Man, I can't even be asked right now. What type of fuck shit? Man. No. No! Alright, well, I guess I'll go crazy with picking words. So yeah. If you homies enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell icons so you can be notified when I upload videos. Coming to you tomorrow will be another live stream. You can be the first to watch, like, and post a comment. Check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. The links are in the description down below. And as always, it's your homeboy, Steven Lucido, signing out. Later, Holmes.